Hello, welcome to Latest Wealth. I'm Kailash here. I'm financial advisor as well as wealth coach. My dear friends, I have been conducting a lot of workshops, seminars, training classes on stock market and as well as wealth management. And most of the places people will come and ask me, sir, which stock I have to purchase now? Before that, my answer is, please remember my friends, if you want to invest in stock market, first step is you have to understand about stock market very well. Then, because the stock market is only the investment which is knowledge based investment. Before investing, you should know about different sectors, because every sector is having a sometimes prime period, sometimes dull period. So you need to know about which sector you are going to invest. So to help the people who have been doing the videos on about different sectors, if you have not watched previous videos, please start watch other videos, and in future we are going to create n number of videos on different sectors. Please keep watching. In this video we are going to learn about FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. What is a fast moving consumer goods? What is the FMCG sector? What is the importance of FMCG sector? What are the future prospects? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? And who are the key players? What points you have to remember? Please watch fully. Please don't skip anything. As an investor, you should have more patience. So keep watch fully. Some information will be very useful for long-term investment as well as short-term investment. If you watch, this will be really helpful. Let's start. Let us see what is the link of FMCG into day-to-day life. Tell me, now as soon as you wake up in the morning, what do? You do the brushing. Brush comes under FMCG. You use the paste. Paste comes under FMCG. Afterwards you go to bathroom, start applying the soap. Soap comes from FMCG. Now you start applying shampoo for your head, comes from FMCG. Right? Afterwards you come for the breakfast. You start eating some food. That too. Nowadays, who is having interest to prepare food? You may be saying, of course, in both ways. You might be using some masala powder, that comes under FMCG. Suppose you use ready-made food, that also comes under FMCG. Now, when you are carrying the lunch box, you take some packed food, that also comes under FMCG. Like this, nowadays FMCG has become almost like I can say it is just like oxygen. Every minute we are at time with FMCG. That's why it is called fast moving consumer goods. They'll be keep on moving, and nowadays you might have seen with the development of new technology as well as a new waves of packing technology, new things are happening. They are tempting the people to buy. Now tell me, long time back you are going to any small shop, roadside kirana shop to purchase anything. What you are doing? You are going, writing a list, purchase the item and coming back. Now what's happening? You go to one big supermarket like this. Yeah. You go to any big supermarket, start roaming around the supermarket. Afterwards you purchase lot of items and dump in your basket. Yeah. Actually, you want to buy the items for 2,000 rupees, but you will end up with 10,000 rupees because of due to this mall culture. Yeah. Which type of item you are purchasing? Obviously, FMCG. That means you are already contributing for FMCG. Now let us see, as an investor, when you want to put your hard-earned money in FMCG, let us see what are the future prospects. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? Who are the key players? Let us start.
Fast moving consumer goods. Sector group, consumer staples. Classification, non-commodity, defensive business. Industries, cigarettes, household and personal products and food. Fast moving consumer goods are the fourth largest sector in the Indian economy. There are three main segments in the sector: food and beverages, which accounts for 19% of the sector, healthcare, which accounts for 31%, and household and personal care, which accounts for the remaining 50%. Fast moving consumer goods sector has grown from $2 31.6 billion in 2011 to US dollars 52.75 billion in 2017 to 18. The sector is further expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 27.86% to reach US dollars 103.7 billion by 2020. The sector is projected to grow 11 to 12% in 2019. It witnessed growth of 16.5% in the value terms between June to September 2018. Supported by moderate inflation, increase in private consumption and rural income. It is forecasted to grow at 12 to 13% between September to December 2018. Fast moving consumer goods urban segment is expected to have steady revenue growth at 8% in FY19, and the rural segment is forecasted to contribute 15 to 16% of total income in FY19. Post GST and demonetization, modern trade share grew to 10% of the overall FMCG revenue as of August 2018. According for a revenue share of around 45%, rural segment is a large contributor to the overall revenue generated by the FMCG sector in India. Demand for quality goods and services have been going up in rural areas of India on the back of improved distribution channels of manufacturing and FMCG companies. Urban segment accounted for a revenue share of 55% in the overall revenues recorded by the FMCG sector in India. FMCG companies are looking to invest in energy efficient plants to benefit the society and lower cost in the long term. Patanjali will spend US dollars 743.72 million in various food parks in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Assam, Andhra Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Dabur is planning to invest 250 to 300 crore in US dollars 38.79 to 46.55 million in FY19 for capacity expansion and is also looking for acquisitions in the domestic market. Investment intentions related to FMCG sector arising from paper pulp, sugar, fermentation, food processing, vegetable oils and vanaspati, soaps, cosmetics and toiletries industries worth 916.13 billion were implemented between January December 2018. Growing awareness, easier access and changing lifestyles are the key growth drivers for the consumer market. The focus on agriculture, SMEs, education, healthcare, infrastructure and tax rebate under the Union Budget 2019 to 2020 is expected to directly impact the FMCG sector. These initiatives are expected to increase and disposable income in the hands of common people, especially in the rural area, which will be beneficial for the sector. Future prospects in stock market. Domestic economic growth leading to growth in economic activity and growth in incomes. Rising disposable incomes. Growing middle class and desire to lead higher standard of living. Growing wealth semi-urban and rural area through appreciation in the price of land holdings and through increased business opportunities. Awareness of products and brands through the media. Exposure to luxurious lifestyle through media and desire to emulate them, especially amongst the young professionals. Advantages the sector in stock market. Affordable pricing of goods with the availability of a vast variety at all price points. Established distribution network, strong and growing semi-urban and rural markets. Use of modern technologies to create product and brand awareness, understand consumer behavior and make the distribution efficient. Availability of good export market to the Middle East and Africa. Availability of raw material and cheap labor. Now, disadvantages for the sector in stock market. Competition from the unorganized and small sector which cater mainly to smaller, regional and local markets. Impacted negatively by high inflation which results in increase in raw materials prices and leaves less income in the hands of the consumer to spend. Impacted negatively by low monsoon which affects rural demand. Huge advertising budgets required to maintain and increase sales. Huge expenses on packaging and transport and therefore affected by high crude cost, poor road infrastructure in rural areas, and therefore to transport products to from remote area is difficult and expensive. Key player companies in stock market: cigarettes, ITC, and Godfrey Phillips. Household and personal products: Hindustan Unilever, Nirma, Dabur, Godrej Consumer Products, Markio, and Colgate. Food: Nestle, Britannia, and GlaxoSmithKline Consumer, Varun Beverages, Hatson Agro, Future Consumer, etc.
Now, my dear friends, you might have got a wonderful benefit from this program. Itself is like a one ocean, but really keep some amount in some of the stocks of FMCG in your portfolio, because FMCG may not be giving very high returns, but it will be giving consistent results. And naturally, one plus point is our India population is no doubt it's going to grow like anything, as well as consumption is also keep on changing, and people's food habits, spending habits have been changed. So consider FMCG also into your portfolio. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget, press the bell icon. So in next episodes, when we are going to create some other wonderful videos, immediately you will get the message, because our mission is to educate, encourage, and enrich the people. How I make money in stock market, same my intention also. You should also make a lot of money. Till we meet again, enjoy every bit of life. Have a nice day, and bye bye.